What is up, YouTube world? It's your boy Tony Farrell, and I'm back again with another banger of a video. I'm actually going to start off the video by saying thank you guys so much for the love and support that you showed on the last two videos. You guys really know how to make a boy feel loved. But enough of the sappy intro. Let's get into the video. But wait, I actually have a disclaimer before we start the video. In the US, it's become known that we have nasty spending habits. People will first focus on what they want to buy, and then on their budgeting later. So, this video is based on my belief that having credit and having credit cards can be extremely beneficial if used correctly and in moderation. So, if you know getting a credit card will only add on to a potential spending habit and put you into debt, getting a credit card probably isn't the best move for you right now at the moment. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's get into the video. In this video, I'll be explaining what a credit card really is, basic importance of having a credit card, and the benefits up for grabs that a credit card offers. Without further ado, let's get into it. To boil it down to its core, a credit card is a quick and easy way to access a set amount of money that a bank will let you borrow. Emphasis on the word borrow. Because if you're given a spending limit of $1,000, that doesn't mean they just give you $1,000. In the end, if you spend that $1,000, you're gonna have to pay it back. This is where most people are gonna get caught in the snowball effect of having credit card debt. Banks are sneaky with this. They allow you to make a payment of just a fraction of the debt that you owe at the end of the month when the billing period ends. This is called the minimum payment. You may look at the bill and say, sweet, I only have to pay $20 even though I spent $500 on my credit card this month. Deal of the century. This is the biggest false sense of relief you can make. Because the next month, you'll not only have to pay off the rest of that $480, but now you're actually going to have to pay an extra percentage of the debt that you still owe. This not so little extra percentage is called the interest rate. For this example, I'm going to use the $480 debt that I just mentioned. And if you have the average credit card interest rate of around 20%, you'll have to pay off not only the initial $480 that you owe, but now you're going to have to pay an additional 20% of that $480. This 20% breaks down to $96. So now you're going to have to pay $96 plus $480. By only paying $20 the first month where you'd spent $500, the next month you're going to owe $576 just because you hadn't paid off your debt in full. And every month you don't pay back in full, your debt's gonna keep growing exponentially until you pay it all off. Sorry about that. The video got a little depressing talking about debt and interest rates, but I have a silver bullet solution. It's foolproof and will work 100% of the time and keep you out of this mess. My solution? Only buy what you can afford and pay off your credit card bill in full at the end of every month. It's a simple concept, but you'd be surprised to see how many people don't do this each month. After seeing just how dangerous credit cards can be, you're probably asking yourself, why should I even get one? That is a great question, but lucky for you guys, I have the answer. One reason is because credit cards are convenient. They're faster at checkout lines and you don't have to take out the cash and deal with change. But the big one is because you're gonna wanna build yourself a strong credit score. So pretty much, a credit score is a bank's way of seeing how trustworthy you'll be with their money. And it's shown by numerical value that they calculate using data from your past history with money. Blah, blah, blah. All fun stuff. In a later video, I'm gonna go over the specifics of how a credit score is calculated and how you can raise yours. But for now, the biggest benefit of having a credit card and getting good credit is the higher your credit score, the lower your interest rate, which we now know that interest rates are your enemy when it comes to finances. Just to clear up, interest rates are fees that go directly into the bank's pockets. It's an avoidable fee if you pay your bill in full at the end of every month. Now, real quick, I'm gonna need you guys to look big picture. When getting a house in the future, a majority of us will have to take out a loan. Now imagine you take out this loan while having great credit. You'll get a much lower interest rate than if you hadn't had this credit. This means that less money will go into the pockets of the banks while more money stays in your pocket. You can use this money to fund a passion, to have an experience with your family, or even pay off the house even faster. If you're smart with your credit card usage, you can save a lot of money and stress in the future. You can't beat it. Now that we've gotten the basics of credit cards out of the way, now it's time for the fun stuff. As you can probably tell from the previous video, I'm a big fan of life hacks. What I love is that they're everywhere you look. And for credit cards, it's no different. Each individual credit card has its own specific benefits. So it's up to you to find the card that is most beneficial for your lifestyle, offering you the most benefits while costing you the least. Once you've found this card and mastered your spending habits, you can now reap all the benefits from your credit card without paying any extra money. But only as long as you pay off your credit card in full at the end of every month. I cannot stress that enough. In summary, credit cards can be your best friend or your worst enemy. The difference in the two is choosing the best credit card for your lifestyle, knowing how to budget, and mastering your spending habits. If you guys want to see more content like this in the near future, please consider liking, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell. I hope to see you guys in the near future. Until then, peace!